Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. And today we will be taking a look at Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Noir. I don't know if I can call this a late review or a throwback review because this figure came out a while ago. I actually did get it when it came out. I just didn't get it delivered until maybe like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. It's just been sitting in my virtual storage for a long time. I don't remember exactly when this figure came out. So late review, throwback review. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to post this when I do post this on my page, but this is definitely one of those types of reviews. But because I am collecting this line, I do need to go ahead and review it. But yeah, this is Spider-Man Noir from Sentinal. So they don't do a whole lot to these boxes. You got two windows up there where you could see some of the accessories, but other than that, there's not a whole lot going on with this box. There are pictures of the figure, but nothing, none of the accessories, which is interesting to me. They really want you to read the directions on this guy, because I definitely did have to read the direction on this guy to put him together, because you do have to put some parts, insert some parts into his jacket in order to get the proper look. So but anyway, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the figure. Now, it's gonna be kind of tough considering that my background is also dark and he is all black, but I did turn the exposure up a little bit, so hopefully this will be all right. But get a closer look here. But he looks fantastic. He really does, considering that he is in all black. There might be some paint on here. Maybe this belt might be paint. I don't see why they would need to paint anything, but if there is any paint on here, I can't tell. It's just all black, which is how this character is supposed to be. I think, see, I don't even think these buttons look silver, like they painted gray on camera, but they might, yeah, I think they are painted gray. So there's some paint there. I think those are painted here as well, these button holes. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think these don't seem to be painted. Obviously the lines on his face are painted and his eyes or goggles are painted. I like the way that works. His hat also painted, that gray on there. But yeah, I love the wrinkles in his jacket. That looks really good. Now the pieces, so you can technically consider these back coat pieces accessories, as well as the I guess this was called a coat belt or a tie or whatever you tie up your coat. These are also, because these all come separately in the box, which I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I might understand these more than these, because these could possibly break or something, but I'm not quite sure why these would have to be separate pieces in the box. But yeah, he looks really good. His pants are nicely wrinkled. I do like the proportioning. The proportioning looks really good. He's supposed to be slender and long. Let's see, I got that in there a little bit more there. Yeah, I like that. He is quite shiny and leathery, but I think that's how his character is supposed to be. I believe he wears leather all over. He might not. Although his boots, I guess, are kind of a matte, kind of more of a matte. It's kind of a shiny matte. It's not quite as shiny as like some of the Marvel Legends are shiny, but it's kind of a shiny matte. I like the way that it looks. It looks really good. But yeah, that's it for the design and the look of the figure. Let's go ahead and get to his accessories. All right, so for accessories, we have quite a few. So we got a bunch of hands. He comes with quite a few of these. So he has these two hands. I think these are for holding the match. So just straight black hands, nothing too special about them. Then we have these two kind of open posing hands. And then we have two more wide open posing hands. Then we have two more super spread open hands. These are probably more wall crawling hands. They seem like, yeah, I think these are wall crawling hands. Then we have this hand, which I don't quite know what it's for because he doesn't have anything that require him to hold anything this way. So I don't know why. I don't know what this hand is for, but we have that hand. Then we have a trigger finger hand, which looks pretty good. Then we have two whip hands with the webbing actually connected to the hand. So that's not too bad. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Then we have two extra accessories for the webbing, the webs or whatever. I'm a little tired, sorry. But so maybe this hand, can this hand hold that? Is that what this hand is for? Because this is kind of thick. So that might be what this hand is for. Let's see. Yeah, that's what that hand is for. It's for grabbing the web. So that's cool. All right. So we have that. Then he does come with a match. So that looks pretty good. I guess this is a match from his time because it's black and white. Or should I say his universe. Then he does come with another head without a hat, because that hat does come off, but that one looks good. I do like how they have the goggles with that design on the front. I like that. Then he comes with whatever kind of gun this is. So very just plain black. And then he comes with another accessory, but I'm kind of wondering why it came this way. So it came in this black baggie. It came in this black baggie, which then inside that black baggie was this, and this was covering the accessory, which is this gun. Now the Sentinel have a thing about guns that I didn't know about. I don't have a lot of Sentinel figures other than the Spider-Verse figures, but for some reason this one came in that black bag covered up, and this is clearly the gun that's probably meant to go in his holster, because he does have a holster that a gun can fit in, but this chunky gun doesn't fit in there. So that is clearly for this gun, even though the directions show this gun going into that holster. The directions do not reference this gun at all. So I wonder if they got some kind of thing where they can't show guns on the packaging, something with marble, and they had to disguise it, I guess. But yeah, he comes with this gun, and then he does come with a display stand and obviously a stand in the base. And it is clear. I guess this is for light piping, if you want to shine some lights through there, if you got him standing on that maybe. So that's cool, but that is it for accessories. Now let's go ahead and get on to the articulation. All right, for articulation, his head is on a double ball peg. It is kind of short. I wish they would have made this a little bit longer, but he gets enough movement out of it. It's not too bad. I'm putting that upside down. Most of it you're getting out of the neck, obviously. You can't really look up because of the collar on his jacket there, but that is a soft piece, so you might be able to maneuver that. But he can get around pretty good. It's not too bad. As far as his shoulders, I do like the way they did this in order to get a nice parallel, to get the arm nicely parallel, how they created that joint. I don't mind that at all. I think that's not too bad. I think that's good. It doesn't have a bicep swivel, which I don't know why. They could have easily put a bicep swivel there. You kind of get a fake bicep swivel here at the shoulder, but the way that it moves the shoulder because of how this is cut for the jacket, it doesn't really pose the way that you want it to, but it can work. But you're gonna get it looking like he's moving his shoulders forward or backward. So unfortunately, there's no swivel there at the elbow joint, but you do get over 90 degrees if you want to use that joint to its fullest. You do get a really good bend there. It looks kind of bad, but it's functional. Oh, I knew I didn't pop that on all the way. And then he has a ball hinge wrist, which I'm glad Sentinel has moved on to that, other than those static wrists they used to have for the Spider-Verse people. Now for his torso at the top, he can crunch that far forward he can go back a good amount, but you are going to get some gapping. Then you do get a decent amount of side to side, so he can move all around on that ball peg. I don't know why his head keeps popping off. And that's what I'm saying, the peg is so short that, there we go. Hopefully that works. Then you do get the twist up there. You do get kind of a twist down here below, but if you want to use that for crunching, see what you can get. You can crunch quite a bit, so that's good for a spider guy. That's good. Back, because of his jacket, you can't get as much. This is on a swivel. This can move out the way. As far as the splits, let's see what he can do here. Spider guy can get the full splits. That's good. And then he does have a thigh swivel, really good knee joint. And then we got the ankles that go up that far, back that far, and we should be able to get a nice rocker out of that. Yep. And then a toe hinge. And then if we go back here, I didn't really address this, but you do get hinges on his coattails here, and then these are also on ball hinges. As you can see, one just fell off. Actually, I popped it out the socket there. That's no good. Let's see if we can get that back on there. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it back on there. But I think that's it for articulation. He poses very well for a spider guy, so I think that will do. I didn't mention that there was a butterfly there, but he gets a decent across his chest motion there with that joint. You are gonna get some gapping in the back though, a little bit, but it's not too bad. Could be better, but it's not too bad considering he has a jacket. But anyway, that's it for articulation. Let's get on to some comparisons. Alrighty, now here he is next to Peter B. Parker from the same movie, and then we have Spider-Man 99 from part 2. That's what he looks like with them. Obviously, they are on these little stands, so they look a little taller than they are, but he's pretty tall. I believe he is taller than Peter B. Parker, but not taller than him. They weren't in the same movie, so I'm not quite sure how to gauge what their heights should be. But that's what he looks like with them. Alrighty, and here he is with some of his movie mates and figure company mates. This is the Sentinal Miles Morales from the first movie, and then this is the Sentinel Spider-Gwen in her school uniform, because the Spider-Gwen figure was trash, in my opinion, and this is the only good part about that entire figure, is that she comes with a school uniform body, in my opinion. So that's all my opinion. And also we do have Spider-Pig there too. So this is kind of the whole crew with other than Peter B. Parker, obviously. But yeah, he looks good with them. He is in a pose like that because he was displayed like that, and I don't feel like changing it. So I guess it's kind of pointless for the comparison reasons, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But that's what he looks like with them. All right, and here he is next to SH Figure Arts Black Suit Spider-Man, and then we have, not SH Figure Arts, Mafex Black Suit Spider-Man, and then Mafex Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse. So he looks pretty good with them too. It was easy to pull them off because Mafex puts magnets on the bottom of bottom of some of their feet for their Spidey figures. So that's how I have them displayed on my case that is metal. So they're easy to stand, so they're easy to take off. So that's how he looks with them. And then I have one more random comparison. All right, and finally here he is next to Rainbow Mika, SH Figure Arts, Rainbow Mika, and Marvel Legends She-Hulk. And that is it for comparisons. Let's get on to my final thoughts. All right, now in conclusion, obviously if you're collecting this line, you probably already have him. He's been out for quite a while now. So if you're even watching this, you probably already made your decision on whether or not you're going to get this guy. Obviously, my opinion is that you should, especially if you're collecting the Into the Spider-Verse stuff. Yeah, he's great. He's a great addition to the collection. Other than that, that is it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, Peace.